Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about and review Captain Marvel on Disney Plus. And I don't even quite know where to start with this movie. But I think the first thing that jumps out at me about this movie, and is so extremely annoying, is that they don't take themselves seriously in the movie. And I know sometimes kidding around in these superhero movies can be funny, like Guardians of the Galaxy can sometimes laugh at themselves, but this is not done in a good way. It's almost like the actors, and especially the main actress here, knows that she's playing such a stupid, silly character that she doesn't even take her own lines seriously. And so then when they want to be serious and they get into their serious acting mode, it's kind of hard to all of a sudden buy into it. So it drives me nuts that every line they almost kind of like laugh at themselves in a weird way, that their lines have no real meaning to them anyway. So if you can get past that, then it gets to the dialogue. Well, nothing they say has any real true meaning or weight. I never really found myself caring about what was going on or what they were trying to accomplish. And they try to piece in like 3 different mini stories about her journey, Samuel L. Jackson's journey, these green creatures that can change what they look like. I mean, they try to mingle it all in together, and I think it's just kind of a mess. And not to mention, for a movie of this type, you would expect a lot of action and some visual entertainment. And I found that there just wasn't hardly, other than a couple little moments, there was almost no action in this movie until the end. And she pretty much doesn't have her powers until the very end. And then all of a sudden, once she gets her powers, she just is ridiculously powerful. But what's really dumb is she's got this chip on her neck that has kept her in check or controlled her somehow. And all she had to do was rip it off. And then she was able to unleash all of her true potential. But for some reason, this couldn't happen until the very end. I don't know. Maybe I missed something, but it seemed ridiculous to me. And she is, she's not a very strong actress either. And that's the other bad part. Is for the lead character, she's pretty weak. And she's a terrible actress. And they got her in some ridiculous outfits and clothing throughout a lot of the movie. And I don't know. I mean, the parts in the middle of the movie where Samuel L. Jackson comes into play and helps her out. He's such a strong actor, even though this isn't one of his greatest performances. He was trying, I think, to play along with the lightheartedness of the movie. He definitely stood out and took his acting a little more seriously, to where everybody else was just being a bunch of jokers, and it made it hard to even care what they were saying or why they were saying it or what they were wanting to do. So I feel like this movie totally missed the mark. Bit of a letdown for me. I wish that they'd introduced more action and maybe her powers sooner, and made something a little more entertaining. There's nothing wrong with maybe taking your acting seriously. if they're trying to like save the world and all these things, those are not small things you're trying to accomplish. So it just seemed kind of annoying to me that they would never take anything they said seriously. So, in the very end, she gets super powerful and she basically blows up a bunch of ships and fights the bad guys off at the very end, and she's just way more powerful than you would have ever imagined, and then it's over. So, it's a story that probably needed to be told in these series of movies, but it just seems like a half-hearted attempt to just tack on another movie so that you could understand her backstory within the whole Avengers movies and how those all flow together. So, do I recommend this movie? Not really. I was really hoping at least for something more entertaining, some more action, even if the story and the plot wasn't the greatest. But even that wasn't enough really to impress me much. So, unless you're totally into this thing, I do not recommend this movie. I mean, if you got nothing else new to watch, I guess give it a shot, but Ryan does not recommend. So, leave your comments below. Did you like this movie? Did you not like this movie? Let us know. We can talk about it. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time, we'll catch you later.